Welcome to Your Life with Angeline. We're going to do some more hip stretching. Today you are going to need a strap or a towel, something to hook around your foot. You can even use a belt if you have a belt laying around that you want. So take a minute to grab those. And what we're going to do to start is get up, get a little warmed up, and then we'll come down to the mat and stretch it out. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead, come onto our knees. I'm just going to put that foot forward in that low lunge. We've done this before, but we're going to take the hands to the inside, like lizard pose. Bring our foot out to the side. Go ahead and pick up the back knee just for a second, and exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring that knee up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Go ahead and switch other leg. Same thing. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Go ahead, bring that back there. We're going to shift our hips forward. Bend. Drop the chest down. Inhale. Upward facing dog. So hovering. Toes on the ground. Exhale. Go ahead, push back. Child's pose for a second. Inhale, come forward, lay down. Lift up into upward facing dog. Push back. Next time, go ahead, bring that right foot to the outside again. Lift up that back knee. I'm going to wiggle around a little bit. Breathing. Bring it back down. Switch legs. Get up. Mix around. Little wiggle. Knee down. Both legs back. Drop down. Lift up. Hover. Exhale. Push back. Child's pose. Okay, go ahead, come forward. You're going to go into that butterfly you're all familiar with. So soles of the feet touching, maybe hold them together. We're just going to flap our wings. Pretend your legs are a butterfly. I don't know, kind of weird. Warm up a little bit more. Then go ahead and push down. Inhale, exhale. Try to bring those knees a little bit closer. Lean forward a little bit. Deep breaths. Okay, come back up. We're going to go ahead and extend the legs out 45 degrees. And what we're going to try to do is turn our feet out and down so that the pinky toe edge is going to touch the ground. And you can pick up on your calves to do this. Just don't overdo it. Don't shove your feet down because most likely your feet are not going to be able to touch the ground. But we're just going to try it. Try rotating them out. This is actually the way your feet are when you're in lotus pose, which we've tried. So trying to get there. This is a good one to attempt. Just really gently pushing and breathing. Breathing the whole time. Okay, go ahead, release that, maybe shake them out a little bit. And we're going to go into that fire log pose. So go ahead, bring left leg down, right foot on top of that knee. Sit up nice and tall, maybe see where you're at. Are you any closer? I'm not sure that I am. Inhale, sitting up really tall. Exhale, you can rest your arm on if you feel like you need a little bit more intensity. But wherever you're at, even just sitting up tall can be a strain. It's a really intense stretch for your hips. So remember to breathe really deeply into it. When you breathe in yoga, it's called your prajna, your sacred breath, and you should let it just fill up your whole belly. That's why when you see a lot of yogis, they're really fit and stretched out, but they have that little belly. So there's sacred breath in there, just like the Buddha, which is amazing. Go ahead and breathe. a little bit longer here just to get that full stretch, give our hips a chance to really open up. Okay. Go ahead. Twist your legs around a little bit, windshield wiper maybe, whatever feels good for you, and we'll do the other side. And then we're going to go back into that warm-up sequence. So go ahead and inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, lean that arm on. If you feel that you need it, and breathe. Try to release the tension that you feel in your hips. Keeping your heart and your head stacked above your pelvis, as always when you're sitting up. Breathe. Just 2 more breaths here. Okay, go ahead, release, shake them out. We're going to go ahead, come back onto our knees. Step out into that lunge, hands on the inside, pop up that leg, bring it down. Pop up, bring it down. One more time, up and down. Go ahead and switch on your left foot on the outside of your left hand. Up, down, lift up, come down, lift up, come down. We're going to bring both knees back, lower down onto our stomach. Inhale, curl the toes under, look up, upward facing dog. Your legs are hovering above the ground here. Exhale, we're going to come back down onto our belly instead of pushing up. And I just want you to bring your left leg up and out to the side. So you want it to sort of come at a 90-degree angle, or as close as you can get here. And you want your foot to be in line with your knee. So ankle in line with knee, right angles. And we're just going to put stack our hands in the front, turn our ear to the side. Take a little half froggy. Take a second to relax here. Breathing. Okay. Extend that leg out. Bring up the right leg. Set yourself. Make sure everything's in line. And lay back down. You want to switch ears when you go onto the other side, just so you get that little tiny twist in the neck on both sides. Taking a few deep breaths. Feel that stretch. Settle in for a second. Okay, we're going to go ahead, extend that right leg out, and roll over onto our backs. And now this is when you need your strap. So go ahead and grab that. And even if you're flexible and you can reach your toes in this position, I advise you to use a strap just so you're not straining your back, you're not reaching up. Take it nice and easy, because really just having the foot here is kind of the stretch. So hook your strap around the middle of your foot, right where your arch is about. You can hold in both hands, and we're just going to stay here for a second, straight up, or if you need to bend it, that's not a problem. Extend it as far as you can, and you feel comfortable doing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and we're just going to drop that foot out away from the body to the left. Breathing, and you want to keep your leg and your other hip, your right side of your hip down. So you can flex your foot to make it more stable. And we're going to breathe here for a little bit. So with each exhale, just drop a little bit closer to the floor. Opening up that hip, but staying stable so you're not rolling over towards the left side. So only go as far as you can stay flat on the ground. Otherwise, you're kind of missing the benefit if you're rolling all around. Just a couple more breaths. Breathing. And if you go too far, just pop that leg back up. Ooh, like that. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to go ahead and bring it back to the center. And don't let that foot go down yet. We're going to switch hands. So take the strap in your opposite hand. Bring your arm out to stabilize yourself. Keep your foot that's on the floor flexed, and we're just going to fall across the body. This one's really intense, so take it slow. See what feels good. Breathe, and don't worry about going all the way over, doing a full twist. That's not where we're at. Just feeling that stretch in the leg, in the hips, the outside of the hip especially. Breathe. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and release that foot. Send it long. Maybe take a wiggle. The wiggle I really enjoy. I think it resets my muscles a little bit. And then we're going to go on to the other side. So go ahead and hook that foot right on the arch. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch it a little bit here. And you know what we're going to do this time. So set up your body. Ground down. Feel the floor. Get that closeness to the earth going. Okay, so inhale, exhale. We're going to take it out to the side. Just remembering to breathe. Take your time. Stay flat. Don't overextend yourself. And let that leg settle to where it can go, its maximum kind of depth towards the floor. And in these moments when we're just breathing, we're quietly waiting for our body to adjust. It's a chance to explore your own mind, to understand yourself, or to recognize the truth of no mind. Go ahead and inhale, bring that foot up. You're going to switch hands. Reach over. Extend that arm out long. Stabilize. Exhale, let it drop across the body. You know, like Bodhidharma's first disciple in China, who came to him and said, "I do not know my own mind." And Bodhidharma said, "Then take out your mind and show it to me." And that's how he was enlightened. Sometimes we think we don't know ourselves, we don't understand the world, we're confused, we're overwhelmed, but in reality, everything is one, and we're a part of it. And the desire to understand is just another illusion. Breathing, go ahead and inhale, come up. Exhale, release that foot down. Nice and stretched. We're just going to inhale. Exhale, bring the feet up. Bring them to either side of the rib cage, like when we stretch, but keeping the low back flat. Off to the side. Maybe if you feel you need to take a couple circles with your knees, whatever you want before we go into Savasana. We'll go ahead and rest. Extending the legs out long. Maybe stretch your arms above your head for a second before we go in. Bring the arms down to the side, palms up. Resting, we're just going to take 5 breaths. So inhale deeply. Exhale all the air away. Inhale. Exhale. and start to wiggle the fingers and toes. Move back and forth, start to wake up. Stretch the arms up. Bring up that back foot, press it into the ground. Turn onto our sides with your ear resting on your bicep. And just curl those feet up. Take a minute. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe start to open the eyes. We can push ourselves up. Okay. So, get another hip stretch completed. A little thought about the idea of no mind and the illusion of desire. I hope that I'll see you tomorrow and you have a great day. Bye.